Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Yeah, after much ado, we are now doing a pretty amazing job of pulling off the show. That's right. We've got a lot of things happening technologically in the background that we're managing, and today's been a kind of a good experiment to try to make everything work in lieu of various things happening. Okay, today we're going to be making fish tacos, and one of the key ingredients costs $1, and that is fish. Right. These come in about 5 different varieties. They're made with tuna and soybean oil. I'm going to go ahead and put that in our dinner tonight. You can also get wild salmon for $1 at the dollar store. This is farm raised. It's actually wild, no non-GMO, BPA free, gluten free. That's $1. You can get that for $1 if you want. I'm also using, pulling them out of the freezer. I just bought some really great organic tortillas. Now you can make many more meals with this than just 3 meals. But I bought these incredible Don Pancho organic, non-GMO tortillas, and they sell them at Safeway for $1.50. I'm not going to use all of these. I'm just going to use about 3 of them, which is, no more than 50 cents or 30 cents. We're going to use some cheddar cheese. I bought this for $1, but you can get some cheddar cheese and just whatever you can afford for 50 cents. I'm not going to use all of this, of course. Essentially, it calls for an onion and something like some tomato base. So I'm going to use some tomatoes I have from the garden. You can use a sliced tomato if you want. We have these from the garden. They've been ripening the windows, so I'm just going to use some of these. All right, let's get that onion going. And today I'm using the knife set that was given to me by Meow TV. These are amazing. I'm going to use a small knife. It's a fantastic knife. It's called Damask Steel. And I was really amazed that he gave me such a nice present. I didn't expect anything like that for Christmas. So we're going to use this knife. But look at the wood mold, everything, and this is made of 67 layers of steel. It's one of the sharpest knives in the world. I'm going to rinse it off a little bit because I've never used it, and I'm going to take a paper towel and just kind of go like that. All right, I'm going to cut this up. I'm going to turn one of these burners on back here. On level 3, way back here. Wow, it cuts like a dream. You can barely even feel it cutting through the onion. It's phenomenal. Wow. Anyway, let me get this. So we're getting quite a few jets fly over today. We're getting a constant jet travel because the technology that they have to test, they want to test right over my head. So when I first moved here 20 years ago, the jets flew over maybe twice a week. But now they fly 50 times a day. So needless to say, on certain days I'm a little bit edgy, and I can't really help it. It's like the flying of the jets constantly keep you on edge here. We have a double layer of roofing, so it kind of helps with the sound. But it's kind of amazing how they are unnerving. We do get jumbo jets over us, yeah. Okay, I'll cut slowly. All right. Everyone's complaining about how fast I've been cutting. Now, I bought an organic green pepper today for the dinner, but I can't really fit it in under the budget, so yeah. I don't know, do you want me to put a green pepper in? Because I think that would make it really good. Okay, I'm going to up the budget to $4, and I'm going to make 4 tacos. All right, thank you. That way I could make the original dinner that I was going to make. Thank you. I'm glad you decided. And Hallie, you'll be happy to know I'm not putting any celery in this. Now this organic onion I got it, or organic green pepper I got at Safeway for $1.99. So I'm going to get the onions going first in some olive oil. About a tablespoon or so. We'll slowly cut the onions for you here. Now, the camera I'm using is a backup camera because well, that just slices really easy. We had a backup camera failure too today, so everything's done very slowly with these sharp knives. Look at that. Cut them in about 1/4 inch slices. There you go. This is a sweet yellow onion. Any yellow onion or white onion or red onion would do. Wow, that really is amazing. This is the first time I've used this one. It's a really handy little knife. Look at that. Wow. Okay, that oil's getting going over there. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the pan here. There we go. The nice thing is these packages come with oil in them. So if you get the one with sunflower oil, you don't need any oil. Yeah, it's kind of nice. This is kind of a new product. I'm going to throw the tuna fish right on top of the onions. Now you can use any fish you want, any fish at all. But one of the key ingredients is dill weed in this and chili powder. So I'm going to throw a little splash of dill weed in here on the onions. And I'm going to throw the rest of my chili powder that I've been waiting to use. It's a little chipotle chili powder I have. Crushed red pepper is a little too much, but use chili powder. So don't do as I say, don't do as I do as I say. Okay, I'm going to put that on top. All right. Well, I used enough of it to make it taste good. All right, I'm going to put this package of sunflower oil and tuna on top of this. They claim it's fresher than a can. That's what they say on the package. It's fresher. And I'm going to put a little water in the can, in the package, just to get everything out. Whoops. That's good. And I'll put it back on the stove and cover it up. All right, let's push that to level 6. Then I'm going to heat up the tortillas on the bigger stove, the bigger pan. And let me get this green pepper cut up. A little thing on the side, organically grown. It's kind of important to get organically grown. You know, it's double the price. You can get $1 green pepper without organically grown and just scrub it. But, you know, we were reading about pesticides and herbicides that get into these things, and definitely be concerned about that. Now, what I'm going to do is make kind of half rings out of this. Yeah, grow your own. There you go. But try growing your own green pepper in the winter. Good luck with that. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of bisect this like this. It cuts like butter. Wow, that's some knife, man. Still impressing. And pull this out. and then just kind of shave little slices off of here. The idea is we're going to go for some long slices whenever we can. And definitely use the whole green pepper. Get all the seeds out, that's important. Sarah does not like seeds. That's beautiful. Isn't that nice? Okay, what I'm going to do is kind of bisect it in half like this. And then just take and make long cuts here. Like that. See that? Yeah, this is going to be the long pieces that will go in your taco lengthwise. Be very careful to not put your finger under a knife like this, or it'll cut your finger off. It's extremely dangerous to cut with something this sharp. So I'm pretty much done with this knife. I'm going to take the paper towel, not touching the blade, and kind of wipe it off so it doesn't rust. I'm not sure how this stainless steel works. I'm sure it's not even stainless. But I'm trying not to touch the blade so I don't, wear it down. But that's going to be great. Let me put it back in the box now. Thank you for using that. All right. Fantastic. Oh, it has a tip protector too. Look at that. Impressive. It still impresses me after all these weeks. Of course, it hasn't been too long. All right, we've really got a thing going on here. I'm going to stir that up. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to throw the rest of the chili powder in there too. Go for about a tablespoon of chili powder. Beautiful. Nice. So that's the consistency you got right there. See that? And just take all of the green pepper and put it right on top. There you go. Cover it right up, and you can put a little bit more water in it if you want. But I'm going to put some tomatoes from my garden in there. So I'll take the most ripe tomatoes. We've been ripening these for about, I'd say 2 months now, 3 months. It's ridiculous. They literally came off the tree like this, and they're still green. The tomato plant. Thank you. Why didn't you cut it finer? Because you need to have something of substance in your mouth when you're eating. And since green pepper is so incredibly flavorless, you go for the chunk. Otherwise, you're cooking it too fast and it doesn't get that meaty feel. You want something tasty, chunky. If it's too fine, it's kind of like a cerveza, not cerveza, gazpacho. No, not gazpacho. Ceviche. It's like a ceviche. Pardon me for my Italiano. No, this is not a come over. No, this is a real hairdo. Yeah, cerveza is beer. Ceviche is kind of a diced, wonderful vegetable salad with peppers, and I love ceviche. If you've ever gone to a tapas bar, a Spanish tapas bar, it's incredible. You should try it. Of course, I haven't. I just read about it, but that's okay. Okay, and I'm cooking pretty fast over there. Let me get these tomatoes in here. I'm just going to use my Cutco knife because I put the other one away. I forgot. I'm going to cut them lengthwise like this. All right. Oh, I got a bad piece in there. This will add some tartness to the dish. And these tomatoes will actually kind of melt down if you press them into the pan. Okay, I'm pushing this at 6. Yeah, we're going very fast now. Cooking at level 6. I'm fusing all the flavors together, and you want to get the tomato in there because that's important. All right. I'm just going to push that. Now you can use things like olives in this dish. Olives work very well with fish, sliced olives. Roasted seaweed. Doesn't that look good? I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to pull a couple slices of roasted seaweed out and set it on top. It's better than cabbage. This is a product that you can buy at any store now. It's coming out of Korea. Luckily, it's not in the direct contact with the Fukushima radiation. So, getting it from Japan may be a little bit more risky. I don't know what's happening with Jeff Bezos' wife. I'm not really sure if she's going to go for $68 billion. Do you want to talk about that? Okay, so these come in a box like this, and you can pull them out, and they're single sheets. And you can use a couple of these. This is actual seaweed, roasted seaweed, and it's a great flavor. So I'm going to put 4 sheets in here. It's 4 tacos, so why not? Pick a sheet, any sheet. I'm not sheeting you. Okay, I'm going to put those on top of the dish. Give it a little shake, because remember, you're cooking at level 6. I'm going to start this on level 3 right here. And I'm going to put a little oil in that, just a touch. About a tablespoon of olive oil in that, too. Yeah, so you didn't expect me to do it with tuna. Again, you can use high-end halibut cheeks for $37 a pound if you want. Yeah, this could be like 4 tacos for $40 if you really want to go that direction. Have you ever had halibut cheeks? They're more expensive and more rare than ocean scallops. Ocean scallops are selling for like $24.99 a pound. This is $1 a can. I don't know, $24.99 a pound versus $1 a can. If you're on a budget, I'm teaching you how to cook. Yeah. And still make a nice healthy taco for people to sit there and go, wow, I don't have blood pressure problems. But thank you for suggesting. Yeah, I know. It's the gray salmon but it's not so gray. You want me to open it up just to show you that? Because I would have to put it in the dinner if I open it up. It says pink salmon. You called it gray, but do you want me to prove it to you? I'm live, yeah. I'm here. I would do a gluten-free meal. I'm doing one tonight. There's not a bit of gluten in this meal. Well, whatever. Do you want me to open it and put it in there? Because I'm sure it would add to the dish. Well, let's find out. Pink salmon. I don't care. It costs $1. I mean, just don't add it to my budget, okay? Okay. I'm sorry, but that's pink. Whoops, I'm dripping. It's contaminated the entire chopping block. That is pink, dude. I'm going to rinse this out. Yeah, your gray salmon is now pink. And I'm going to pull the bones out of this little guy and put that in the ceviche. Put that in the fish tacos, yeah. The bones are a bit of a problem down the middle. These things. But there's only one bone rack here, so it's good. It's pink salmon. It was wild harvested. I'm going to put that on top. All right, now get rid of some of this compost. Yeah, I'm so glad you're seeing this show. I was going to be canceled because of obvious, technological problems with browsers and people that have bad running HTML5 code like Vaughn. Yeah. But luckily I managed to get in up to the second attempt, amazingly. Last week was working great. This week I had a little problem. All right. How about that, huh? Yeah, these roasted seaweeds, you just put them under your tongue and they're like a meal in themselves. It does not look bad. That is a lie. That looks like perfectly good pink salmon. Wild harvested, non-GMO off the coast of China. Oh, God, you're so picky. Picky. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to give everything a mix now. Oh, time. All right, I'm going to have to put some more water in here. All right. All right, I put some more water in, about a cup. Excuse me, about a quarter of a cup. Mixing it all around. All right, I'm going to do some alterations. I'm going to set this to level 3. Cover it up. Now is the time to add more seasoning if you want to add something a little spicier. If you want to add cayenne, I don't. You can put cumin in this dish. And cumin is the kind of thing that takes, you do toward the end of the cooking cycle. So I'm going to put some roasted cumin on the top of this. And I almost forgot, a spoonful of garlic. Okay. I like this crushed garlic from California. It's really good stuff. Minced California garlic. I prefer it to the Chinese garlic. I don't trust that. I'm going to use a heaping teaspoon of garlic here. And I'm going to splash a little bit of cumin in there. So you're going to put some cumin there. I know what you want me to say, but I'm not going to say that. Okay, here's the cumin. Just dust the top with a little bit of cumin. It really adds a Spanish flair. Take and mix it around with a spoon. Beautiful. The seaweed's breaking up perfectly. The tomatoes are melting. Leave it at level 3 for about 3 or 4 more minutes and then turn it off. And your delivery system for outstanding food is coming directly at you at very low cost. Now, what I'd like to do, if you don't mind, since I added the extra $1, I'm just going to let it turn off and let it sit in its own heat now. Turn it off, let it sit in its own heat. The garlic will meld. Everything will come together. Come together. All right. Okay, now we have a situation where you can add olives or whatever, but I'm going to up this to $5. And I'm going to negotiate with you, and I'm going to take this up to 8 tacos. How many do they come in the package? 8 tacos. Yeah. Organic, non-GMO tacos. Be sure you get organic. Yeah. Uh-oh. On my keyboard. Something on my keyboard. I'm living large. Yeah, $5, everybody, 8 tacos. Now this is a meal for the family. Are you liking this? Okay, so I went double on the fish portion. I got 2 types. I got tuna and salmon in there. I've got wonderful green peppers, sliced so you can kind of shuffle them into the tacos. I've got some tacos that are going to go on the stove. I'm going to show you how to make that right now. Organic, non-GMO tacos from Don Pancho. I put a little olive oil in here, level 3. You can use butter if you have nothing else, but don't use margarine. Whatever you do, don't cook with margarine. See, like right now, Vaughn's dropping frames for no reason. Tater tots are great. And seaweed? No kidding. You know, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Meat grease, engine oil, not approved. The gutter oil that they make in China, don't use that. Use olive oil or butter. Or the sunflower oil in the tuna package. That's a great way to save money. Please stand by. Technical difficulties. Thank you for your patience. According to this, it's not dropping too much. I'm sorry, but it's a good show. It'll be a good upload. Okay, I'm heating that olive oil in the back. I'm going to go ahead and take off the handy slice here. I'm going to put a slice of corn tortilla on there. I'm going to show you how to make this. Drop it right on the hot oil. I got no time. Keep it at level 3. You don't want to be too hot. Now, the authentic Mexican way to make a tortilla is put it on an actual electric grill. I'm not ignoring this chat. Dave, Mitt Romney is threatening to run as a third-party candidate to be a centrist in the middle between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. He can threaten all he wants. I occupy this area on the internet. Yeah, I don't really care. Mitt Romney, it looks like he's old and falling apart. Yeah, he really aged the past few years. Have you noticed that? Hey, Mom. Hey, Poop Tooth. Hold on. You don't belong here. Yeah, Poop Tooth. What kind of a name is Poop Tooth? Hey, I've got a lot of supporters, and Mitt Romney doesn't. Yeah, Mormons, you can't win in 2020. No, not going to happen. All right, I'm going to flip that tortilla. Don't let it stay there too long, or it already did. It burns. Get it right off of there. Flip it right over. See that? Okay. I'm going to put 2 in there and show you how it's done. And what I want you to do is replicate the whole process for the entire 8. Okay, one more. You may have to add oil in between tortillas. See? Okay, pulling that off and put that right on the other one. And then kind of let the oil go onto it, dust it. And immediately move it around. Now remember, this is going to stick if you don't move it around. Now if you're running a stickless fry pan, good luck with that. I'm going to flip that one over now. What I'm trying to avoid is the stick. All right. Okay, that'll sit on the bottom. Now I'm going to take my fish mix. Yeah, which has a little bit of tomato, a little bit of chili powder, a little green pepper, a little onion, a little garlic, and it's scrumptious with tuna and salmon. I like your cooking, thank you. Well, I'm trying to teach people how to save money because this economy is not going to get any better. Not the way Trump is running it, or not running it, depending on what Putin tells them. We're still broadcasting, so yeah, we're good. Okay, make sure it's just not sticky. You're good. Okay, I'm going to show you how to put the 2 ingredients together. So take a portion of the fish, like that much, put it right in the middle, like that. Right in the middle of the other one. A couple green peppers long ways. Perfect. That can be made into another taco. The mix will last, you can get 10 tacos out of this, but I'm saying 8. All right, I'm gonna open up my cheddar cheese. Now you can, if you're running out of cheese, use Parmesan. I'm gonna lay the cheese on top of the mix. That's about how much you need. I'm going to turn this to level low or simmer. I'm going to cover this up. And we are good to go. In about 2 or 3 minutes, these will be ready to eat once that cheese melts. And I can serve them right now if I want, or I can just turn it off. And I don't have to put it on simmer. I can just turn it off and let it sit. And I can actually eat it later. You can even turn the warmer on it and reheat it while it's on the stove. So ladies, if you have to cook for 4 people, you have to do 4 of these and stack them in there. All right. Now if you're cooking for 8, what you want to do is you want to put them in a container that you can reheat fairly easily. All right, thank you for asking. Why aren't you on, Vaughn? No, I'm still on. They just kicked me off. Let me go back off and go back on again. And then we're going to go ahead and broadcast in the other room. So I'm going to show you guys the finished product. Take a look at it. All right, here we go. You got all this extra food here, and you got these beautiful tacos. And when you serve them, you just curl them over like this, and they're ready to go. See that? Each one can be served individually on a plate. I'm going to turn everything off because I'm going to come back and get that later. Thank you very much for watching Fish Tacos. And the total cost was $5. Let me correct this right here. There we go. $5 for 8 tacos. You could probably get 10, but they only come 8 in a package in these organics. Okay, everybody, thank you for coming in and hanging out with Dave. We'll be back next time for another full record. Take care. And I'll see you all in the other room when I start up the other broadcast.